Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek. You join me at the end of day in June still. Same place as the last episode, because there's one thing we've got to do in this month. Olives. The wagon is ready to go. It's full to the brim with 500,000 litres of olives. Now the only slight issue with this, we're not going to get the best price. And I know it said June is the best price, but they've already started to drop because we're near the end of the day. Now, the place that is the best price is the train again. Now, I'm not going to the train. I'm going to go for the next one down, which is just across the road there, the grocery mart. We are going to lose a little bit on there compared to the train, but we've got so much. We've still got, well, 500,000 litres here and still 1.2 million odd litres in the silo. And then obviously we've stopped time in a minute, so the greenhouse is not making any, but as soon as we go bed, we could end up with another, what, 50, 60,000 in there maybe? It's ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm not going to go to the train because, as we've seen, we've got two carts on the train, hold 100,000 litres each. We'll be there for it. It just take up so much time. So, I'm going to take the hit. Going to go to the grocery mart. Like I said, we paid the loan off. We're doing all right. We've still got, what? This is episode 29. So, we still got like 11 episodes to go till we hit our 40 limit. I think we're going to be okay. There's going to be loads more things that we can sell. And next month, oats, wheat, canola, basically everything on here that's green, like all that there, apart from 34, just up the top there, that little bit just there, they're taties. They're not ready just yet. So they're anything, you see, it's all dark green, it's all ready to go, but they're not going to be able to get harvest just yet. But everything else is just going to appear next month. Now, one thing that we need to do, got to work it over here. We need to just give this a quick little ticker with some nitrogen, and we're going to set this on a worker because I did do, what number is it? 71. Yeah, I did do 71, which is the big grass field down here. That was red as well after cutting it last time. As you can see, these have gone red as well after cutting. Always happens. And I've sorted them out. This one was done. Just need to do these two now. By next month, I think they're going to be ready to cut again. So would be nice just to give him a little go. So we'll start this up and we'll see if we can just activate a worker and let him just trundle on with that. Now he is going to be a bit slow. I can unlock his speed, but if I do that, he's going to hit 37 miles an hour. He's going to end up going straight across the dual carriageway and plowing into someone's house behind us. So I think we're just going to let him carry on with that, really. He's okay. And I'm not sure how much it's going to help, but I'm hoping it's going to give it a little bit of a lift, because as we're going to next month, I've got a feeling it is going to be ready to cut again next month. So we're going to have a lot of work to do next month. Grass, wheat, oats, canola. Yeah, a lot of it. So we should be able to just leave him to carry on, I think. Think he's going to be okay? I hope so. We'll come back and check on him in a little bit. So, a couple of little things that did happen then off camera, I want to just go and show you. We just whiz over here quick. I don't want to take too much time going through this. I might have bought one of these. Oh, it's the Roland muck spreader, or manure spreader. I got one of them because apparently putting a bit of manure on. So once you harvest the field, so I did it on the barley field. Once you harvest it, give it a bit of a splash with some manure. And also we've got the manure factory, so we've got plenty of it. Then, mulch it first, apparently. And all these little bits that I'm like learning now, and I shouldn't really be just learning these by nearly episode 30. But mulch it, then hit it with this to give it, get the field ready for planting. Go direct drill it or plant it if you can with whatever crops are going in it. And then once it's done the first stage, the first growth stage, then you go in with the liquid fertilizer to just sort of finish off and control all the nitrogen and pH levels, and then you're good to go, apparently. So I've already done that on that barley field. It's ready to go now. All it needs is a crop planting in it, and then we'll go back and hit it with some solid fertilizer, because we've got a lot of that and we're making it ourselves. So we just keep walking this way a little bit. You might have seen this already. This is something new I got as well. It's a John Deere huge, I think it's a 40 odd meter sprayer, but it does herbicide. So just in case you're thinking, well, I've got a sprayer that's huge, it's what that guy's using now on the field. This does herbicide only. That other one doesn't, it does lime and solid fertilizer. So apparently The only way to improve the score, I did try the little trick with the weed air across. Didn't do anything. Didn't make a difference at all, so I'm guessing that's not really working. So I have turned the weeds on the game. And if we're going to have a look in here, you'll see it's not really showing anything at the minute. I don't know how long it takes for weeds to, activate. But you can just see at the top right, it says weeds, and you've got a whole different kind of colours of greens. And then the brown at the end, which I'm guessing is heavily infested with weeds. You can see there's nothing going on here at the minute. But you can see this field here. This is the barley field. I said it's been mulched. And it's had the manure put on it now. So it's looking okay. Nitrogen, you can see it's not bad. And the pH level is looking pretty good as well. So as soon as we put the first crop in, we should be okay. First stage of growth. And yeah, we'll give it a go. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if this is all going to work well. But if it will help, then yeah, at least we know for the future and for going forth and more episodes and more series of this. This thing, by the way, this is the mulcher. Cool little thing, this is. So yeah, got one of them as well. Again, I'm being able to get a few of these things because we're doing all right for money at the minute. And speaking of new toys. Oh, I had to. 9RX. I had to go for the big boy. The 9620. Beastie thing with wide tracks. Oh, this thing's a beaut. 600,000 odd this cost. And it just sounds so good. What a beast. It's about 700 brake horsepower. Just a huge thing. So we got that just to basically play about with. And just have some fun in. Brand spanking new as well, not second-handed. So yeah, it should be good fun, that. Do we need anything that needs that amount of power? Probably not. But it's there, it's fun. So I wanted one. We've got one. We can afford one now. And I'm still 612,000 in profit. And I knew we were going to be selling these as well. So let's head over and let's get this sold. See how much we're going to... Oh, you might have just spotted another little purchase. Look at this thing. It's a little gator. Now, I got this because I wanted something like a little yard vehicle. I was going to go for like a pickup truck, but it's just not much point. Little gator, that will pick up the little trailer and the water tanks, just nip them around the yard for getting up the eggs and topping things up with food and milk and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I just got that. It was only, well, a couple of grand, I think it was. It wasn't much at all. So, yeah, I just sometimes get carried away with these kind of purchases off camera, and I get lost in the game and forget that I need to try and keep as much as I can on camera. Right, let's sell these and see, are we going to get a nice amount of money or not? Not sure, to be honest, but let's see. We've got a lot of them anyway, so... I mean, the money's just going through the roof at the minute, so... Oh my word. Still got over 100,000 litres to go. Good God. Just over 1 million with nearly a 65,000 environmental score. You won't see it on the video, but it's just popped up in the bottom corner of my screen saying achievement unlocked. Unlocked. Got an achievement for that. For making the most on olives there. Is that... Wow. Struggling to take that one in there. Over 1 million on a trailer full of olives. Now, okay, the reason why it's so big is because this trailer holds 500,000 litres. We have literally just dumped 500,000 litres. Normally, you probably would do it in a little bit smaller of a trailer. So you wouldn't hit quite such a big an amount in one go. But you could do, but you just have to do several trips. I'm just trying to cut the trips down. But, geez. Who'd have thought it? And we've got another load to go. If I can find them quick enough. Olives, look, 1.173 million left. So we're going to do another trailer. That's still going to leave us with the best part of 500,000 olives in the silo. We could just empty them all because it's going to... The greenhouse is going to give us plenty more. This is just mental. And bearing in mind, I've gone to the grocery mart, which is... I think it was 300 £1 less per 1,000 litres over the train. But the train's just such a hassle, plus you have to pay to rent it and all that. And if it accepted more in each container, in each like cart, I probably would have gone there. I think it was 2.4 and it was either 2.1 here. So yeah, we made $1 million off this. This isn't bad. And we're probably going to do the same again now. Wow, who knew olives was such like good price and could make you a lot of money? If you're playing this game yourself as well, then there's a bit of advice for you. Get the greenhouse, get the olives, get the grapes. It seems to do it. And we still got all these fields to play with. There's another $1 million. 10 minutes into the recording and we've already made $2 million. So I've hit the goal at episode 40 to be $2.5 million profit. I really didn't think, I thought I was going to have to sell every inch of this kind of farm to scrape that in. I really didn't think I was going to be able to do this. I'm shocked. I was not expecting that. I don't know why. I just didn't expect so many. Do you know what? I'm going to go for one more. We might as well. We've still got so many in here. And the thing is, we've never sold olives. 673,000. We've not sold any. They've just been stocking up and stocking up and stocking up. But ever since we had the greenhouse in. Now it's coming good. Oh, let's get this done. Final trailer load then is going in and the money is just going through the roof. There's another $1 million and another nearly 65,000 environmental score. We are 3.8 million in profit. I'm gobsmacked. Like I said, the only thing I've done different is this trailer holds more, which just means I've done 3 loads across to the sell point rather than having it hold its normal capacity and doing about 100 loads across. You're still going to get the same figure. There's no cheating involved in that. I've just upped the capacity so we can do it in one go. But 3.8 million. Do you know what? I'm lost. I wasn't expecting that. I really don't know what to do now. Can we retire early? We've done we've done the goal. No, we've still got things to do. So, thank you. Who knew a greenhouse? Can we do that in real life? Is it going to be that good in real life? Can we get a greenhouse put in my garden? Can I end up a millionaire? I doubt it really. Let's flick across and see what is going on here. Dude, this is not even my... Is this my field? Oh, I think it is, isn't it? What's he doing? We don't need anything on here. Now, the nitrogen, you see, is picked up a little bit on them. But, right, mate, stop, please. You're going through the wheat. It doesn't need it. Hence why nothing's been taken out of it. So the grass has been done. I just wanted to give it a bit of a lift to see. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put grass in again. Well, I say I didn't put grass in the first time. Well, I initially did, but grass obviously keeps growing. So after cutting, I'm going to have to try and catch it to sort of before it starts to grow again. And see, what can we put in him? We can't really put anything in. It doesn't matter. So we need to try and work out what's going to be best. Because, we've got a lot of everything. I need to have a think and see what we're going to do with them. Because, again, I wasn't expecting this amount of money. I'm hoping the weeds and we get to play with the herbicide. Now, there is one thing that I wanted to do. There is a herbicide factory which I've just found. And I wanted to sort of take a look at that. Because we need herbicide for the greenhouse, for the grapes and olives. But also herbicide is going to go in that weeder. So we're going to need that as well. But I just don't know where to put it. And let's have a quick look at this. So this is a little herbicide factory that you can get. And you need to put in it water, salt, diesel, and lime. And you get herbicide. Only 75 grand, which the way our balance is looking at the minute, that's no issue at all. It's this nice small little unit, so I'm sure we can find somewhere for that. I don't know what we do with salt though. And obviously diesel. Like, I'm assuming we could get like a diesel tank to just simply go across the petrol station and fill it up that way. Obviously you can get a factory to make your own diesel, but at the minute we're struggling on room. This is the problem. Now we could maybe put it here, because this is flattened as far as I'm aware. And we could move them out of the way, get rid of them somewhere, find a new home for them, and just plonk it there. That might work quite well, actually. We want somewhere flat, and that would be pretty good. Water we can do. Lime, we might have to purchase lime. Do you know what? I suppose we could purchase diesel as well, because that big tanker I've got will do diesel. So maybe this is the best time to try this then, while we've got, you know, a good bank balance. So we'll look into that one. Oh, I'm really tempted. I wasn't planning on doing this now, but I'm really tempted because we need to sleep and we need to go into the next month. So getting this production in and getting things rolling ready. When we go sleep, it's obviously going to have a chance all night to start producing. So let's have a quick look into this then, shall we? So for now then, I'm just going to park the swathers here. It's not a bad place for them. It keeps them out of the way, and obviously it's not in the way of this, and it's technically to do with this fermenter. It's all part of the grass and that kind of stuff. So I don't think that's actually too bad where they are. A bit tricky when you get in them, because you kind of have to just get around here and get in, and suddenly you just see a load of trees. So I think it would do for now, because they get used sort of, I was going to say once in a blue moon, but the grass seems to be actually regrowing quite quick in a minute. So yeah, that'll do for now. Right, let's see if we can put this in then. So if we go into productions then, and you will see just here, I think it will actually go. It's not got free, it's snapping into place, so it's not quite as free to be able to move as other things. I think if we put it in here, should be okay. Maybe come a little bit further forward. It wants to try and adjust the ground a bit. That's why the price is going up. I think maybe we'll drop it in there. Right, let's go and have a quick look at it and see what it looks like in person. Just think it would have maybe... Oh, no. It's nice and smooth. That's pretty good. But I like this. There is going to be somewhere on here where you can click and find out what's in it. No, we're gonna have to go go into the menu, turn on the icons to see where it is. Ah, that one over right, tucked in here. Okay, so 100,000 liters of water, 50 lime, road salt. Wow. We've never had to deal with road salt, and then diesel. And we've got 200,000 liters of herbicide. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it takes 1,000 of water, 500 of lime, 450 road salt, 50 of diesel. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Where do I take it we just get it out of here, dump in here, and then accept from here. So we can just come up with I'm assuming we just come up with the herbicide sprayer, and just get it filled up directly from here. That's pretty cool. All right, well, let's just jump into the wagon then. We've got the right trailer on. Let's just see what we can get. So we need lime. Let's go over to our little buy anything. Let's see if we can get some lime. Not sure how much it's going to cost us. We can store... Now, really, I don't want a full trailer, because this is a 500,000 litre trailer. I don't need 500,000 litres of lime, I don't think. But then lime is used as well for the pH. I think it's solid fertilizer for the nitrogen, and then pH is lime. So, well, let's just see, actually. Let's just see if we can find lime, and let's see how much this is going to cost us. Now, we've got road salt, so that will go in there. Lime, there we go. Not too bad. I think we'll stop at, what, 1/4 mil, maybe? I don't think we need to go too much more than that, do we? We can always get some more if need be. I'll stop at around about 250. There's around about 250. That's cost us 42 grand, so that's not too bad at all, that, actually. Let's go dump this in. What are we going to pay for road salt? Now, maybe do I need to sort out the grass there? Ah, it shouldn't be too bad. Well, we'll put this in. Road salt. It's full. That's pretty good. So let's go and empty this in the silo. So the road salt looks exactly the same as lime. So I put the lime in the silo. That's all gone in there now. The silo holds lime, which is good. It also holds the road salt as well, so we can put some of this in there. Got around about 200,000 litres, because I forgot it only wants 50,000 in here. And I don't think it's going to get through it that quick. Looks exactly the same as lime. Now, the thing is as well, strangely, is the buy anything point there. When I filled this up, I was waiting to see how much it was going to cost. Didn't cost anything. strange, isn't it, that? I thought it would have cost me something, but no, it didn't cost anything. So that's good to know. So we need to get diesel now. Diesel and water, but we need a tanker for that. The good thing as well is this silo will hold water. Don't need to worry too much about that. But it will hold diesel as well. So I haven't got to worry. We might as well just sort of stock up and then we can just get them from the silo, really. So let's go swap over to the tanker. So we've got the tanker. Let's see how much this is going to cost me then for a couple 100,000 litres of diesel. Because, well, the way fuel prices are at the minute, we probably wouldn't be millionaires again. 65,625. Now, that's only for 70,000 litres because I forgot. We're in the tanker now. We're not in the normal trailer, so it only holds 70,000 litres, which is fine because I think this only takes 50. But that's 65 grand. Whew. Let's go and dump this in. Oh, no, it didn't take that much. Didn't take that much at all, actually. 10,000 litres of diesel. Okay. I don't know why. I thought it was going to take more. Got the tractor here ready with the little tanker on. That tanker holds 15 million litres of water or something stupid. I got it just so I could literally fill it up with water and just keep parking it up. Didn't have to bother emptying it or anything. And it just has water in it only. And it just keep going around all the different like open gardens, different productions that need it. So let's leave that there for now. Let's just quickly jump in the tractor. And then let's sort of get this filled up in here. And then we should be able to start the ball rolling. Spin this round this way. Just dump this in. That will fill up pretty quick because it's got quite a tip trigger on it, that one. Let's just turn that off. It's not too noisy. Let's go in here. And we're ready to go. So we can literally activate. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we'll get a bit of a rough idea when we go and sleep. 200,000 litres. Not bad at all. You know what? That's quite a nice little unit, that is. I like that. So now we can do solid fertilizer. We can do the manure. We've got everything. You know, we've got seed makers. We've got a way. Basically, we can run all our stuff now from all of these. We just maybe needed to look at somewhere to do diesel. But I must admit, the garage across the road, it pays a fair price. So I don't think we need to worry too much at all about that. So that's everything back in its place then. Everything's looking good and everything's ready to go. Herbicide's all ready. All's looking pretty good. So really now we need to go to bed. Being a multi-millionaire. Wake up in the morning and then hopefully all these fields are going to be ready. Now we're not going to get all these fields done in this episode. But we will try and get as many as we can done and just... We'll have a look at the map and see. But I've got a feeling it's just all going to be orange. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody, then. 8 o'clock in July. Oh, yes. Things are ready to go. Now, the first thing I want to do is just go and have a quick... Ooh. Eggs. Loads more eggs again. I just want to go and have a quick look and let's see. What did we get then from one night in here? Squeeze in here. It's a tight squeeze for a fat lad like me, but we're in here. Ooh. 29,000. You know, that's not bad, actually. That 29,000 for one night. That's all right, that is. So, I mean, we could put more in if we want more. As in, like, put another one in, because they weren't bad prices. Hopefully 29,000 will keep us going. We might have to purchase some more, because I noticed, I think, the greenhouse, obviously, it takes a lot, the greenhouse does. But this is good money, so let's just have a quick look. I think these are probably going to be getting low. Oh, I'm stood on the flower beds. What we're looking like in here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they're low. So, I think we're going to use the herbicide for now for like the little weeder. We're going to put it in there and use that because I don't know how much that takes, but I don't think it's going to be too much. Look, I just see a sea. The fields are just full. So, yeah, we might go and purchase a tank load to keep the greenhouse going. And then, because that literally is just going to all go in that greenhouse. And then we can put some in there because we're going to have a quick look on here and go back up to have a look what the field looked like. So, this is everything we've got, all them there. And if we go across and have a look. Oh, my word. Yeah, everything that we own, apart from 34 the potatoes, it's all ready to harvest. Oh, it's going to be a lot of straw. Even the canola, I'm sure we can get straw off that. Ooh, where do we start? The grass is ready to go as well. My word. Okay, so good news then. I did tweak this. It will hold more. So I think maybe we'll start with the oats. Probably the best thing to do. So let's get set up. So we're all set up. We're ready to go then. I think the best thing to do then is we're just going to tackle. We're just going to have to go through as many oat fields as we can to start with. And then we'll literally go through wheat, and wheat. And then we'll just leave the canola till last, because it should have enough capacity in it now to tackle all, if not a good chunk of these oat fields. And then hopefully the same with the wheat. Gonna get straw off all of them. We'll come back and we'll have to do the grass another day. I might do that off camera because I've shown you the grass already in the previous episodes. And then we've got canola and taters to do. Oh, and also someone else has spotted, look, we're getting the first dosage of weeds. So these fields here, unlucky though, these two are ready to harvest. So it's pointless putting anything on to kill the weeds now, because, well, they're already here and we're harvesting them. Taters can have a go, so we'll do that as well. And it's the same with these as well, unfortunately. We have weeds in them, but nothing else in the middle and nothing on the grass fields. So hopefully we'll be able to sort of kill them before the next time. But obviously it's going to kill them when we do this anyway. So straw swaths on. Let's go. Let's go forward a bit. We can go outside now because we're past the tree. I have unlocked the speed because we are going to just try and fly around it. I'm going to try and fly around as quick as I can. I'm just place your bets in the comments below, and what are we going to get on straw? I mean, it's going to be ridiculous, isn't it? I can guarantee that little trailer thing with the wings, it's not... Oh, no, we can't miss anything. With the wings, it's not going to... We're going to fill it. Definitely going to fill it. It holds 500,000. We're going to fill it, and then maybe... I don't think we'll get 2 loads. Do you know what? I don't know. It's going to be deceiving anyway, so it's going to be fun. We're not going to run out of straw for a little while. Now I'm trying to keep it neat, but then I can realize we can just go for it really, because the thing with wings will go anywhere through anything. It's got no collision on it. We can just pick it all up. It also seems like the little mod that I did for the space on this thing is working, because we're at nearly, what, 7,000 litres and it's showing 1%. I think I set it to 500,000. So that's good news that that's actually working. Nothing else has changed. It just purely changed the space, the capacity to hold more. So I think it's time for a bit of a time. We're going to need a time lapse for this one. So let's go through. Let's get it done. Well, that was quite a task, and that's a hell of a lot of straw. All the wheat fields have been done. Still got the, all the oat fields have been done. Still got the wheat fields to do. And as you can see, there's straw absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And also I set the workers on as well while I was going through. I thought I might as well get them to do the grass ones for me. So we've got grass swaths, straw swaths, swath everywhere. Look at this. It's just mental. It really is. So there's going to be a lot. I mean, I'm guessing, what, 2 trailers? 2 of them, I'm guessing about 1 million litres. I don't really know how much straw there's going to be. Plus, there's also going to be the wheat fields. We've got straw as well. So, oh, there's a lot of work. It actually took quite a while to do all that. It really did. And I must admit, I'm not sure whether if... when you see the amounts of like oats in here, I'm not sure if when you look at the fields if it was actually like a good thing or not. And this thing's dirty. Look at that. Got through about half a tank as well. I did turn traffic off in case you're wondering because well, I had to try and come down the road here with the header on. Swath is all over the place. Yeah. Let's see how many litres we got. So we ended up with 208,000 litres. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad. You saw the amount of fields we got. 208,000 litres to me doesn't seem a massive amount for all the fields that we got. So was it worth oats in all them fields? I mean, yes, it's give us a boost and it's going to keep the grey mold going for quite a while. So let's go and dump this in here then. 208,000 litres. We'll put it in the silo for now. We need to run some of this up to the grain mill. Wheat, tackle, straw. Oh, there's a lot. £755 it costs to fill this up with diesel as well. It's not too bad, actually. I expected it was going to be a lot worse. And it needs a bath. Can we do that while you're dumping this? Oh, there we go. Love that button. Instant wash. Find it on the mod hub if you want it for your own farm. So good. What I want to do is I want to go and take that herbicide sprayer and just go and tackle them taters. Because that is still going and we've got some weeds on them. So let's grab the tractor and the new herbicide. We'll go fill it up and we'll take it over to the field. Now let's unfold this thing and see. Ooh, looking pretty good. Does that go again or is that it? That's not a bad size. Now, I don't normally do much in the way of like weed control, so I'm new to this. I'm guessing we're not really going to see much difference here. There's nothing coming up on the map, so do we just spray? Oh, yes, of course. The one good thing, there's a reason why. Sorry, I keep forgetting. There's been a lot of different recordings going on between doing these episodes. The reason I got this one, it's a spot sprayer. I know you're probably thinking, what's a spot sprayer? So a spot sprayer, then, as you can see, it stops. Have we got weeds in here? And it's pointless doing weeds in here though, because it's yeah, there you go. See, look, perfect. Now there is weeds in there, but is it much point? We're going to harvest this one, but does it make? Is it too late now or not? I'll be honest, I'm not sure. We'll give it a go. So the deal with the spot sprayer is it will only spray when it finds weeds. So this is probably a little bit too long and you can't quite see the animation very well. But what it will do is it will only spray out of each nozzle individually when it finds weeds. So it reduces a lot of spray basically. I can't see where we're going here. So if it finds a weed, it will spray out. If it doesn't find a weed, it won't spray anything. So it's a way of reducing the amount of herbicide that you need, which is good. But I think that this is a little bit too long. So we're going to keep going through for the taters because they're the ones that are still growing. You can sort of see it a little bit more. It's tricky to see really. But you can sort of see it a little bit more. It's sort of spraying out pretty quick. Yeah, you see, it's done nothing on that field at all. So that's just a waste of herbicide because that field's already ready to go. It's not growing. It's already ready to harvest. So, okay, we learned something new there. let's just quickly see if we can activate it again, and we'll go through and carry on with these. So can you see the ones overhanging the grass? They're not activated. Only when it spots a weed does it activate. That's pretty cool, that is, actually. So you need to have a look through then. If you're going to get one of these, it needs to have the little option what says spot sprayer, yes or no. That's pretty cool. I wonder, there's normally some of these, sometimes you can actually, yeah, you can change the height of it. So if we go change the height, you might see it working a bit better. Now I can't see where it's sprayed on the ground, so we're going to need to have a look. Oh, just a little bit in the middle there. I'm assuming then this brown means it's weed free. I'm assuming that's what that means. Let's just see if we can try and get this lined up now. It was somewhere around about here, was it? Yeah, if we just activate it there. So it's turned on now, but you can see it's doing nothing. If we carry on going through, you'll see it sort of spraying out. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can try and see it a bit different. You should see it spraying out certain nozzles as we go. There you go, just them few in the middle there. So it'll only come out the nozzles that it detects weeds under. If it doesn't detect weeds under, it will stop. Like that, you see, it doesn't detect weeds there, so it stopped. That's pretty cool, that is. Never really used much of these, because I've never really bothered with weeds. It's always been like, oof, weeds, no, turn them off. But if this is going to help the environmental score... The only problem is I can't remember what's on and what's off. So this is activated now. I need to keep looking at the little tractor at the top. The little trailer goes blue when it's activated. Okay, so that should be that. Just got one last little bit here. I don't know how fussy it is. Oh, right here. Is it really fussy? There's a little bit just at the end here as well. Let's see if we can just go over the end here. Somewhere around about there. There you go. Just there. That one nozzle sprayed it. Okay, so that should be that. That is perfect now, that is. So I'm guessing, is that going to help our environmental score now? I suppose it won't come through straight away. Oh, it seems to be. If we have a look on here, look, weed control 16.1. It's gone up. So if you look on the little map just right here where the pointer is, the third one up is weeds. If you see the blue lines match this here. So nitrogen and pH levels are a bit rubbish. Tillage, obviously we've done nothing with the field, and we haven't harvested and planted it back in, so the tillage is going to be low. But finally, weed control is up. Well, I like that. John Deere, very nice bit of kit that is. And it even says at the bottom, expected yield 105%. Beautiful. Well, this has been a lot of things in this episode. Started out with a nice bit of money, and we've ended on quite a lot of harvesting and a bit of weeds as well. So, next episode we've got more things to try and do, and I'm going to find out exactly how much straw as well. So, thank you so much for watching, and if you're liking this series, then please do drop us a like and leave any comments below. And don't forget, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, turn the little bell notification on, and get notified every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.